Hey, I smell something. Hold on a second. I smell something. I'll be right back. I smell something burning. Hold on. Okay, I'm coming back. Okay, I'm back. My name's Barry Solomon, and I wanted to share something that I've been learning. So, as a real estate investor, I'm constantly learning new things. I'm constantly getting educated about real estate because I believe that no matter how much you know in real estate, there's always more that you can learn. There's always more that you can know. And a lot of real estate investors that are out there now that's been doing it for a long time, a lot of them believe that they don't need to learn anything else and they know everything. And that's pretty much not my market of people. So the people that we look for, that I'm looking for to work with, are people that realize that they don't know what they don't know. So just wanted to share something really quick with you that I learned from one of my classes. It's a class that I'm taking called Creative Acquisitions. And there's a couple case studies I wanted to share with you really quick. So let's get right into it. So I have my notes right here in front of me because I always take notes. See, my notebook. I always take my notes. And so there was a situation where there was an owner who they're buying a duplex on a contract for deed, right? And so one of the instructors that I know got a text from a banker, right? So the banker is the person that owns this particular challenge. As real estate investors, one thing we want to find out when it comes to acquiring a property is who owns that challenge, right? What's the challenge? And so the owner of the challenge, again, is the bank. The challenge is that there's a balloon payment. The loan is ballooning, so there's a balloon payment coming up, and the person who owns the property is not the same person who signed the mortgage. So the bank calls my instructor and he says, "Hey, how can we satisfy the bank examiners on this particular deal?" And so what happens is the seller who could not take a carry, the solution was, so there was a seller involved who could not take a seller carryback mortgage or any seller finance on the deal, right? Let me make sure I'm talking about the same deal. No, this is two different deals. Sorry. Two different deals. So what happens is, you know what? All right, let's just focus on one deal. All right, let's just focus on this one. Hey, it's my video. I can make mistakes. Don't we all make mistakes? So don't judge me. Don't judge me. Oh, anyway. So this is a case study, seller carryback. If you're familiar with real estate at all, you know you're familiar with the term seller carryback. So the seller who would not or could not take a seller carryback mortgage or any kind of seller financing, they could not take it. The solution to this particular seller, who, let's say you and I, you're the seller, and I say, "Hey, would you take a seller carryback? Would you seller finance this property?" And you say, "No, I'm not able to do that." The solution would be you, as the seller, could take a deeply discounted cash offer, right? I contact my PML, my private lender, and I say, "Hey, I have this property, this seller, you is willing to take a discounted all cash offer," right? Why would the lender be excited about this deal? Because the lender says, "Hey, I got a trust and that has CDs in it, right? And it's rolling over, but the thing is, the mortgage that I have with you is 3 years old." And the financial advisor said the mortgage is her best performing asset in her portfolio. I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about right now. It's just from my notes, man. It's from my notes. And my notes are kind of confusing, right? My notes are kind of confusing. But what I do know is I'm just being transparent. I'm just being honest. I'm learning just like you are going to be learning. I'm learning still too. So if you have a situation where the seller can't do a seller finance, ask the seller, would they discount the loan? Would they discount? Let me just close this. I'm just gonna throw this down, throw this on the ground. If you have a seller that can't do a seller financing, then say, hey, will you take an all cash, deeply discounted offer instead? And then call your private money lender, because one of the classes that we have is you learn how to raise funds. So you learn how to raise funds, which I think I raised about $200,000 within the past 2 weeks, and I'll share that with you later, how that all transpired. But it all started with a yellow sign, the same yellow sign that you called on, and you said you were going to come out. Some of you came, some of you have not yet, but I look forward to meeting you soon. But anyway, just to keep it congruent here, the moral of the story is, if you have a seller and they're unable to do seller financing, you call your private money lender and you say, hey, I have this deal. You show them the numbers on a piece of paper, or typed out or printed out, and you say the seller is willing to do take a deeply discounted cash offer, since they're not able or willing to do a seller finance deal. So that's what I learned. Wanted to share that with you. Thanks for watching. My name is Barry Solomon, and I'll see you on my next video.